What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legend Gaming. What's up, everyone? Indeed, been a rough week for me. Ended off kind of sore. I need to relax, and this is a great way for me to do it. All right, we are playing a game I've not played in a while, and that game is called. I think it's been probably about a year since I played this last. So actually, this isn't going to stay here. So I'm going to need this piece here, I think. So the idea behind this game, this is not a horror game. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of can be thought of by some people as, but no, it's not a horror game. This is what's up. The king is dead. His last wish was to be laid to rest in the royal crypt with all of his prized possessions. The very same family heirlooms he once promised to you and his other children. Feeling cheated and betrayed, you summon your most loyal servants to help you break into the crypt and claim that which is rightfully yours. Unfortunately, your siblings had the same idea. The objective is at the end of the game, the player whose treasure is worth the most coins wins. I am playing the one-player option, the only child. Collect as much treasure as you can before the ghost of your father reclaims his possessions. So I'm going to be playing against a ghost player here. And I'm playing this guy. This guy, not like the way he looks at all. Like a Snidemore Larcerus. Snidemore. Shogun! Oh, you got your copy out too. Haha, very cool, brother. So, yeah, I'm going to call this guy Snidemore. He looks like a Snidemore. Not that it matters. And by the way, all the cards are double-sided in case you don't know. There's a male and a female depicted on each side. So you get to choose. And the dice represent your servants. Yes, there are dice in this game, but you are not rolling your dice. I will be having to roll for the ghost, but generally, the players don't roll their dice at first. There's a rolling system later on, though, just to see if you keep your dice. It's interesting. You'll see how it goes. You'll see how it goes. So, first thing I'm going to do is give another quick little shuffle so everyone knows that it has been pulled and nothing has been set up. I'm not saying that others do that at all. I'm just saying how I like to do it on camera. My soft shuffle, you can tell I used to work in Atlantic City, can't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, put that off to the side. So this is the rules are a little bit variant for a one player. They're a little bit variant for a two player too. In fact, these are actually more close to the two player rules than the three or four. But I removed the cards. If you're playing a one or two player game, you can remove cards with the number 4 on them and the number 3 on them. So all these cards I got rid of. So I'm playing with a smaller deck over here. So the first 2 cards are going to come out flipped up, and the next card is going to come out face down, if I remember correctly. So first 2 face up. We got a tapestry worth 2 gold. We got 2 tapestry worth 2 gold. And actually, you know what they are because shouldn't act surprised. This shows you how like out of touch I am right now. Yeah, see this little sign right there. So we know what it is. We just don't know for this card what it's worth. So in the one player variant, what you're doing is you're putting them in value order. The unknown card is always considered to be 1.5, I believe. So 3 to 1.5. And this is important because this is what helps drive the AI, so to speak, with the dice system here for the ghost. So I got that all set up now. Also, I am considered the leader, and I also have the lights out card. In a 3 to 4 player game, the first player will have the leader card, and the player to his or her right will have the lights out card. After the first turn, the leader passes his torch to the left, and the lights out gets passed to the left. So everyone gets to be the leader and the lights out. And the big difference with this is whoever has the lights out card, you can only place servants on one treasure card. You're not going to be able to divide it up. Okay, that's what I'm remembering so far. So let's get this started. Oh, by the way, these are collectors. These are collectors. I forgot to point that out. So obviously, they're sitting right in front of me. I almost forgot. So you got these collectors up top here. And it doesn't matter if you sell them stuff during the game to get the effects. I guess that's thematically what you're doing, because it still just matters the value of everything that you were able to get from the crypt. Whether you spend it or not, that's not the point. What the value of everything you had collected was. So some of these things have special effects, and this symbol means to flip, so I would have to flip that treasure, which means I can't use it again to get that effect. Same thing over here with the remains collector. Yeah, kind of morbid, but that's the time period. Okay, so now starting this off because we're already 6 minutes in, going in seven. Like I said, it's not really rolling because I'm not going to be rolling these dice right now. What I want to do is I want to try to claim stuff. I want to try to claim treasure. So these dice represent my servants. So the number on the die, the pips, is showing the effort. That is the numerical value of effort, one being the least amount of effort to get stuff for you, and six being the most. We want to be careful and not exhaust them between turns because then we lose access to them. See? Okay, so this obviously is something I want to go for. And when you look over here, you have the tapestry collector. So the most coins on tapestry at the end of the game is going to be scoring an extra 5. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put a 5. I'll try. I can only do it on one. Please servants on one treasure. Okay, so I am gonna do 2 servants on that. So that's all. I can only put servants on one. I'm not gonna push with all my dice. Okay, so this is the way it works now with the ghost. Is the ghost is going to roll the dice, and that is his servant powers. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. All right, there we go. So starting with the most expensive, the leftmost, that he can either bump out or just claim if there's no one there is what he's going to do. Now, you can only put more than one die if they're the same symbol. So that has not happened here with the ghost. So the ghost cannot bump my servants out of here because that's a 6 versus the 4. So the ghost will have to come here and claim that. And then the ghost will also put a 2 claim over here. Okay, so now you have to resolve this. Again, if I'm remembering this correctly, after you do the claim comes the resolve, or I think they call it the collect phase. So in order for these guys not to get exhausted, they are going to have to roll 3 or better since it's the effort that they had put in. Okay, this guy is exhausted. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? Wait a second, who's that I just saw pop up? I know Shogunstein is here. John Curry. John Curry, my man, how are you doing? All right, so this is not exhausted, so this one will go back to the pool over here. Oh, camera quake. But this poor little fool just spent way too much energy to get me this cool tapestry. Thanks, dude. All right, I got a tapestry. Which I'll probably just end up selling so I can live the high life. Oh. Now the ghost never has to roll for exhaustion because it's a ghost and it doesn't get exhausted. But these will go out of play, and this was that was worth 4 point scroll. Yeah. Oh well, that's what happens. So now there's no finishing up work. How am I? Well, thank you for asking, John. I'm doing okay. Any day above ground is a good day, right? I mean, let's just put it down bare bottoms. But it's been a tough week. I'm glad the week is over, and now I can relax. And I believe that was it. Now we start over again, right? Just the three things you got to do. Okay. Like I said, it's been about a year since I played this. I got the rules handy. So we got a 1, we got a 3, and this would be considered a 1.5. See, it's a tapestry. I want to collect tapestries since I started. Wouldn't mind getting another one. Because if I have the most cash on tapestry, I'm going to get an extra 5 at the end of the game. Oh, yeah, sorry. So this I'm putting over here to remind me that this is the ghost's turn. I don't think that changes anything for the ghosts. I'm going to take one quick look. I got it right here. When the ghost has the lights out card and takes his second action, only roll his dice that you pushed off the treasure cards. Place only his highest value die or dice following the same rules. Okay. I got 2, he's got 3. I really want that tapestry. He's not going to be going for it. So I'm going to play it safe again. Put out a 3. But I don't have to put all my servants on 1 anymore. So you know what? I'm looking at that gem. But I do like what you get with the remains collector. If I get 2 of them, then I can flip them for a one-time use to recover a die. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do right there. Now, by the way, the beginning of the turn there, I had an option. I didn't have to place servants. Instead, I could have spent that turn recovering, I don't know, Oswaldo. Let's call him that. Oswaldo over here as he's resting. But I chose not to do that because I got a little greedy seeing this, knowing I can go for this, and seeing this, knowing I can go for that. Now the ghost. The ghost. No, I'm not liking that roll, big dummy. Okay. So he's got 2 5s. He always joins them up. He will always join them up. He will always go for the highest. So he is bumping me out. And that's good. Nothing of his got bumped out. So no other roll for him, if I'm getting that right. So now he's got this out of play. This is lost to us. But I did get claim another one. Now let me see my 3. Okay. Let's do this again. 1. Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be the foremost one. 2. And 1.5. 1.5. These guys are going back over here for the moment. I now have this over here. Hopefully that'll help me remember turn orders. As you know, you guys watch a lot, so you probably know sometimes when I play the solo games like this, I build up so much speed and momentum and rev that I lose track of what I'm doing, and being a little distracted right now. That's very apt to happen. So I'm glad I got that to remind me. So I get to put first. I did that backwards before. The ghost should have gone first. I mean, obviously that would have changed the roll. You know, was a chaos, I would have rolled it differently. It would have been different numbers. But he did pretty kick butt there anyway. So I know I made that mistake. I apologize. But now it is my turn first. So I, 4 point tapestry. Yeah, I need that 4 point tapestry. So I'm gonna go a little bit bigger because I know I want that. Maybe I have a better chance though if I do this. Place servants on 1. That means unless he gets doubles of 4 or higher than 4, he can't bump me off that. So that's pretty much solid win for me. Now, let's see. See what the ghost of Mrs. Muir do over here. Oh, thank goodness. Nice low roll for my concerns. So he always doubles up, but his 6 can't take my 8. So he's going to be over here. And then he will do that as well. I need to roll 4s or better on these. Oswaldo has a friend. Oswaldo and Osgood. This one comes back. I'm probably not going to remember those names. Oh boy. Okay. So these are gone. This is mine. And I'm feeling confident on the tapestries now. I think I could let them slide. What was this? Ooh. 3-point scroll. A manuscript, I'm sorry. Now, let me remember this turn. Now the ghost goes first. I only got the 1 die left. All right, let's see what we're going for here. Oh, got a, what's that, idol? Idol. Yeah, it's an idol. 4 points, pretty big. 1 point. 1.5. Okay, there we go. Going first. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, a 1, 4, and 6. Can't pair anything up. So the highest will go to that. We'll go to this, and we'll go to that. Oh, wait, he's got the lights out card. Cannot do that. You can only put servants on 1. So that's all he's able to do right now, unless I bump him off. In that case, then he can try to, place the highest value die, as I read earlier. But let's, I can't bump him off. Jewel or pottery? So jewelry, 2 of them score your highest value twice. Okay, I like that. And the other one is for the pottery. Oh, see, that's incremental. That's incremental. Do I want to work on that? Yeah, I think I do. So I'm not going to bump him off. And it's not gonna take Otto very, very much effort there. Now, this is automatically gone because the ghost is a schmuck. This I didn't care enough for. Ah, wow, now that's the gamble, that's the gamble when you don't know what it is. And as far as that's what I was talking about the gems, score your highest value gem twice. So this is my highest value gem, and this is the only one I had for the whole game. This would be worth 8. That's what I just kind of gave up, chasing down some pottery, so I can use this increment over here. So can I roll 2 or better? No, I did not. Oh, Oswaldo, Osgood, and Otto. Hey, I remembered. But I do get this regardless. So this comes over to me. And, one thing I do want to check is, do I get 1 servant back? No, recover all exhausted servants. So that is obviously going to be what I'm doing this turn. Just getting them back. And Now the ghost is going to get a chance to roll. Oh, I hate you. All right, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. What happened here? Okay, there's the ghost. Oh, and I didn't even put this out. Two and the unknown. The unknown. So this is my lights out, not the ghost, so he doesn't have to put on the same, but he does always use pair ups. But wait a second, was there something else I forgot? Yeah, I think there is. The player with the lights out card will have the last turn, and the last turn this player can only play servants and one treasure. No, I guess not. Okay. All right. So I guess I was wrong about thinking I was wrong. So that did not help me at all. But I needed to get my servants back. Needed to get them back. And right now, at least I'm looking at 13 points alone from what I've collected in a couple of turns already for my tapestry, and then another one. So that's not bad. That's not bad. 3, 1, 1.5. All right. 6, 3, 1. But you can only place on one treasure card, so it's going for that pottery, which is what I wanted. But if I do this, then this 8 beats his 6, pushes him out. And with that idle, will get me a possible re-roll. I know I've been looking for this too. Wow, there's so many cool things that you want to get. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a light-hearted shot for that. Did get pushed out, so gets another placement, right? Didn't I read that just before? So in a 2-player game, the leader also has the lights out for, and then gets a second turn. So yeah, I should have got something before, which is why if you bump out the ghost when the ghost has it. Did I put this back in right now? I should have. Anyway, his 4 will bump me out here. Yeah. Darn it. The only child. When the ghost has lights out and takes his second turn, only roll his dice that you pushed off. Only roll. Only roll. Aha. So, perhaps not. Perhaps not indeed, but he could take this. Okay. So, this is gone. These are back to being ready. 2. Yes. And that got me. Ooh, a 3-point idol. Nice. Like I said, I could always flip that for a one-time use to get a re-roll. And some more pottery, 3 points. So I got 2 pottery, so now they're times 2. So this 4 now becomes 8 points. But I got 2 4s I gotta meet or beat. Nope. Bye. Well, bye. Okay. Ooh. So 25 minutes into it, I think I corrected the mistakes earlier for some of the rule stuff. All right, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yep, 1 point. Manuscript, a little letter there. Oh, we got some bones coming out. Um, this is some more pottery. Oh, I definitely want that pottery. I did want to start getting bones, remains, but that pottery. I get this and one more. They're times 3 value. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Double up the 4 effort. Has it been at least 1 6 in every roll from the ghost so far? Not that I'm complaining, but I'm complaining. Okay. He will use his double 6 for this, and he will use his 6 for that since his 6 can't beat my 8. Take that, you deadbeat ghost. Let's see. 4s are better. Well, ah. I get this pottery. Oh, sorry, the pottery is what? Ooh, it's 4. Nice. Nice. Yes. I feel like I just did something wrong. 2 points. Oh, we're almost at the end. 2 points. This is the end. This is the end. The only end, my friend. Must have been a lot more bones discarded than I thought, or I missed some in the beginning. I'm glad I didn't start chasing that pony down. Oh, and I flipped that last one. Flipped that last one. Shouldn't have known. We still don't know. We know. We don't know. It's 1.5. Shh. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Forget about that. Okay, now though. The ghost. What can the ghost prevent me from getting now? I need one more pottery. There's only one more pottery. I need this pottery very badly. I only have 1 die to collect it though. And of course, he's got a 6. I can't get it. That's the way. But you only put it on 1. See, now this is also another thing about the last turn. You don't have to worry about exhausted servants. Which maybe, well, no, I really wouldn't have had time to get both of them back. But if I only had one of them back, then I could have gotten that last bit of pottery. But right now, let me see. I have idle. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I have an idle. I have an idle. Idle, 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 idle. During the collect phase, flip an idle face up to reroll one of your dice. Oh, could have done that to save the servant before. Well, the bone's going to do me no good, so I might as well just grab that anyway. And is he exhausted? No, and he's actually not. Wow, look at that. Last turn, the very last thing he did it with all his gusto, and he was still ready to do it again. Now that is a solid guy. I'm gonna have to make sure you get some more stale bread next week from this week. All right, so I got another one of that. This is out of the game, and I don't think I did as good as I could have because there's a point system here. How many coins? I had to rewatch the video, but I think the last time I played, I got 40, or maybe it was the first time I played. My point is, I haven't broken into the 50 coin, and it doesn't look like that has happened now. So you automatically get 1 point for each unexhausted servant. So now on top of that, I got these three tapestries. These three tapestries. So the most coinage on tapestry, +5. +5, so that's 6, 10, 13. 13, 14. 14. 14, 16, 19. So 19 points. I should put that there. 19 points. And then my pottery, 19 points times 2 for this. 4, 8, 11, 22. So 19. And 22 is 41. Oh, I still haven't broken affluent. You make a small fortune selling your family heirlooms. Oh, okay. Yeah, a couple of mistakes. I think I caught them all pretty much right after they happened. So don't skewer me. But if I did make a mistake and you know it, point it out. But I think I was a little bit better than I was. Or if I was afraid I was going to be. 'Cause it's been so long since I played this game. But it's not a difficult game. It's not a hard game. This one player option is really cool, really handy. It's a very simple way of dealing with the ghost as the AI, and I think it works. Now these cards have double sides. I just threw out all the A's because I wasn't thinking about it. It's really the only reason. But different sides have different abilities, and you can play with A's or B's. There's no difference. There's no like easy level, hard level, nothing like that. So they have different abilities. Yeah, this is a good fun game, and there are some variant rules that are online for this. There's a kind of like team up co-op variant of the rule, and there's one for even like more players. If you have 2 copies of the game, you could play the Clash of Houses. It handles up to 8 people. And then the last one, I don't even know anything about. It's called Cursed Heirlooms. I don't know what that's about. But that's it. Look at that. And it advertises 25 minutes. And we're at the 33-minute mark. And if I didn't, slow down and talk, and I just played right through, yeah, I think that would have been it. That would have been like 25 minutes. There you go. So Crypt by Road to Infamy. If you're looking for a quick, fast, easy, almost kind of solitaire-like, but not, but something about it, you'll find what's the word? Not familiar. That's too strong. Maybe reminiscent. Something that will give you a feel almost reminiscent of solitaire in a way. That you can play with 1 player. And 2 players, this gets cutthroat. It really does. Absolutely gets cutthroat with 2, 3, or 4 players involved. And I only have the 1 copy of the game, so I didn't get a chance to do the big clash with 6 to 8. But I can only imagine that could end friendships. No, I'm being a little strong. I admit I'm being a little bit strong. But I'm sure it's a very powerful game doing it like that. So thank you guys. Thank you, Shogunstein. Thank you, John Curry, for checking out and hanging out with me. Feeling, this is a nice way for me to close out my week. Feeling a little shitty, feeling a little sore, and you guys were here for me, and that's very cool. So thank you guys, and later on, everyone that watches this after the live, thank you so much for watching. This has been Road to Infamy's Crypt. I like that because it's like now there's nothing left Everything's been stolen. All right. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Picture Presents Legendary Gaming, my friends. And I am out of here.